Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And as you can see, we've already started here. Gray. Leeds must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up. Yeah, and when Osako has a go! Gets good distance on it. Hamshik. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach.
Hamshik! Hoists it forward.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because, obviously...
He's gone for it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that's been levered clear. And it's Gray. Jorza gets up to head it! And it's a goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Hamshik. Now it's Osako. Osako. Leeds are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Played into space out wide. He's come loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's Gray. Lovely bit of skill there. What an adventurous run from a defender. Shapes to shoot! Is the shot, and oh! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
He's got options out wide. Has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. In towards the middle. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. And help's available out wide. And the half-time whistle goes. Here we are, as they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leeds leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Brighton have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Osako is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's got away. Needed a better pass there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Osako. Nicely measured pass. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Leeds take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's a loose ball. A real chance to break. And it's Osako. Osako gets it, and now what? Knocks it away. Has a go! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. So things getting still worse for the club amid this crisis of confidence. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Jorza, who does have an assist to his name. March. Surely a shot. Out to the right. And a shot! Chooses to go. Real chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. Hello and welcome one and all. Great to have you on board for our continued coverage of these group stages, and it is safe to say that we're now entering the race for the finish line. It becomes about guaranteeing a place in the knockout stage, and indeed for some at the top end of the group, finding out who will finish in pole position and who their potential opponents may be. You do sense inevitably a much greater sense of urgency from those both on the pitch and in the stands, because the margins are becoming tight. Has a goal! Koke. And it's played forward. Battles to win it back. Hatsu. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Parejo goes looking. Forward it goes. Pumps it into the area. And it's Parejo. Has a hit! Now the counter. No goals as yet. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Oh, good take in a good area.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Vitolo. He's left his man. Shot a goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's come loose. Leeds have suffered lapses late in the first half recently. They're hoping things will be different now. Hatsu. Quadrado plays it forward. A real chance to break. And it's Koke. And here's Koke. Chooses to go back. Parejo! Great effort, but no way through. It's the through ball. And here's Atsu. Plays it out to the wing. Goes for the cross. And that has been cleared. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they
It's Morata! It's anyone's ball. He's looking to get there first. Gets away from his opponents. Now it's Vitolo. And tries one! Hoists it forward. He's found his man. Gets the better of his man. Koke. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Koke. Quadrado is charging up on the overlap. Just brushed off the ball there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Christian Atsu. Now it's Christian Atsu. Oh, that's neat. Parejo tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Morata gets it back. And it's Parejo. In with the challenge. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Saul. Morata! Christian Atsu. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's made sure that that won't get through. Saul with a delicate ball. Nicely controlled. And here's Morata. Turns and goes back. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, they could break here. And it's Saul. He goes long.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity.
So that's it. It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by... What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary. But the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Redmond. Oh, good interception. Leeds have the league's best defensive record. Hamsik.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Header! Calderim can hoist it clear. Osako opts to play it back. Hamsik. What an adventurous run from a defender. Hamsik. Quick glance at goal. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's Hamsik. Lovely feet. He has it out wide now. Ward-Prowse gets it away. It's a good-looking cross. Knocks it away. Whipped it again. Fraser Forster catches it safely. Southampton seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Calderim. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Bednarek hoists it forward. Lovely bit of skill there. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He is not one readily to... There is the half-time whistle. So another team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Leeds head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the game has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and they've made him a clear target of their focus to keep him as quiet as they possibly can.
And here's Osako. Gets good distance on it. And it's corner. Southampton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Cleared without complication. Redmond. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Leeds are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Redmond tries to get it forward quickly. And now the breakaway. Nicely measured pass. Ings. It's Ings! Boateng plays a clever pass. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Plays it out to the wing. Look at the defender bombing forward. Oh, really good feet from him. Hamsik. Hamsik!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
There will be a throw-in. So not long left in this now. Leeds are just a few moments away now from achieving what will be quite a feat. 10 games, 900 plus minutes without conceding a goal.
Oh, it's quite incredible. And do you remember after 5 clean sheets we spoke about how well they were doing? So to be on the verge of double that is actually quite magnificent. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Christian Atsu. And that will be the final act. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway. And in with a header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh, he's in! Could be a chance here. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's played forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Leeds are on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. And it's Gray. What an adventurous run from a defender. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. has gone out. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And it's been taken straight back. Bernardo Silva. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Leeds are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Tries to get it forward quickly. Look at the defender bombing forward. And he's there to clear it.
There's been quite a few crosses coming in from that left-hand side. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
He's got options out wide. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mendy drives it forward. Josa gets his foot in there. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He's had that put on a plate. Mendy goes looking. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gray. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. De Bruyne. Foden tries lifting it over. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Foden. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And now they can launch a counter. And it's got through. Josa. And through to the goalkeeper. Now the counter. Oh, good interception. Dante. Aimed in towards the centre. And they've been caught out here. And it's De Bruyne. Goes for goal! There are a few waiting for it. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be outmuscled. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two changes being made right now. He's missed, but not by that far.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Ruben Diaz does well to read it and intercepts. Bernardo Silva. Oh, great ball!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's the... has a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Giorza.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Ruben Diaz. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly...
I tend to change my head too much. It has become my ruination. My friend, she keeps on warning much. On top of that,
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. And the shot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And it's been taken short. Finds himself eased off the ball. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Leicester are the league's top scorers. Formidable in front of goal. Mondi. Johnny Evans tries to get it forward quickly. Leeds have been mighty impressive away from home, unbeaten in 5. Fev hoists it forward, and here's Osako. Osako. And they've been caught out here. And here's Atsu. Ricardo Pereira gets it away. Leeds still to register a shot on target. Viv. Atsu. It's a great ball. It's got through and... You can get that clear. Christian Atsu. Iheanacho. Mondi.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Out to the left it goes. He's left his man. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Viv. Johnny Evans. Mondi. Barnes. Ricardo Pereira finds himself back in the starting... Has a hit! Goal! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's Vardy. Vardy has been caught there, it's a foul. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And we've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're already into the second period.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Giorza. Could be a chance here. Oh, real danger. Hits one! Oh, taken with style. The second half off to a spectacular start.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, get your seatbelts on because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
And here's Vardy. He's away. He's in. Leeds coming here after what was a well-earned draw against illustrious opponents. Forward it goes. And here's Vardy. Gets away from his opponents. Giorza did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's played forward. Vardy. Sönchu. Johnny Evans. Vardy. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And it's Christian Atsu. Hoists it forward. Iheanacho. Forward it goes. He's played him through. Goes for goal! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Leeds get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Fifth. And here's Osako. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
This is good ball retention and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, good ball. Oh, that is lovely footwork.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Iheanacho. Now, can he capitalise? He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose. He's going after it. Oh, he's in! He's gone for it!
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
And there goes the final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Leeds emerging for this crucial group game here. The tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope the trend continues here and now. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter, he seems to control the whole of the defensive third. He's excellent at mopping up any balls that make it through that defensive line. And what's more, he can often turn those interceptions into lethal counter-attacks too.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Schüller drives it forward. Gnabry. Hamsik.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Hernandez cuts it out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He'll fancy it. He's gone direct. That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And it's Gnabry. Tolisso. And here's Muller. Goes for it! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
It's the throw. Oh, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Hamshik. Christian Atsu. We can get that clear. Hamshik. Away from immediate danger. Hamshik. Oh, shooting chance! And through to the goalkeeper. And back to base. Hamshik. And it's Christian Atsu. It's on a plate. Has a pop! They've scored! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Leeds take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leeds head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Atsu. Hamshik. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. And it's Gnabry. Ball's loose, and he's... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Coman. Muller with a shot!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Coman. It's come through. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
He's had that put on a plate.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double there.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Gray. And he's going long. Nice little flick.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's gone for a throw-in. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Gray. Oh, nice touch. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve, Gray! And that has been clubbed away. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lanzini, over to the left. Leeds have now gone 5 games without defeat here. Gray. Look at the defender bombing forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Still goalless. And here's Osako. Big chance! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Gets it back. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And here's Gray. Chance! And it's hoisted clear. Felipe Anderson needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Fabianski gets it upfield. And here's Osako. And it's Gray. Tries to get it forward quickly. Felipe Anderson. Josa battles to win it back. And it's Osako. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's going after it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rice gets rid without sophistication. It's a throw in. Fev. Cresswell. Diop. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So another team has broken through. They're certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Leeds head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Not a team any further forward than they were when they started out. Well, the action has already resumed here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. West Ham settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. Fev. Gray. Oh, good ball. He's had a shot! Gets good distance on it. And he's whipped it. Hits one! Oh, great low ball in.
Oh, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? It was a cracking ball in the way he drilled it across and kept it down too.
And that has been cleared. Goes for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Dante. Fev. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Fev. Jaws. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Lanzini tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Dante. Fev. And it's Gray. Oh, good interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Has a hit! And the defence can get it clear.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's made sure that that won't get through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Gray. Has a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defensive.